Okay. Before you dislike this video, I'm gonna keep watching the series. In fact, I'm in Chimera Ants right now, and I really enjoy Chimera Ants. I just want to talk about how the first two arcs of Hunter x Hunter took me literally 9 months to get through. Now, Hunter x Hunter has often been called the greatest shonen of all time, especially to me by some particularly overzealous friends. And I love One Piece and FMA, and plenty of other great shonen. So this seemed like a pretty good option. But there was a fundamental issue that I ran into immediately upon getting into the series, and that is stakes. The ultimate goal of Hunter x Hunter is for Gon to find his father, which is a good stake. I'd compare it to One Piece being the ultimate goal for Luffy becoming the Pirate King. However, that is a background goal to the immediate goals of the series. Each arc of a shonen series usually has one or multiple expressed goals for the series characters to get through, whether it be saving a certain number of people, or whether it simply be becoming more powerful. These goals often need to be the driving reason that we continue to watch, because we want to see these goals be fulfilled. The smaller goals in the first two arcs of Hunter x Hunter are to get a hunter's license, later to save Killua from his family, and finally to do well and get money in Heaven's Arena. I have issues with the first and third of these goals. The second is special because it has particularly high stakes. We care about Killua, and his entrapment in his family is of concern to us. However, the first and third are based purely on personal success. Gon and the rest aren't objectively better than any of the enemies they fight. We simply want to see them win because they are the main characters. There's no reason for us to think that they specifically deserve to be hunters over the people that they beat in the hunter exam. Why, exactly, should we be rooting for Gon in these tournaments? The accepted answer is that he is the main character and extremely likable. However, in these tournaments I often found myself rooting for people other than the main cast, at the detriment to my enjoyment of the main cast. This is a fundamental issue with tournament arcs. The main character needs to succeed at the cost of others who may also be just good people. In most series, a tournament arc is probably going to happen at some point, but Hunter x Hunter starts effectively with 2 tournament arcs back to back and expects us to care even without a good justification as to why our main characters deserve to win. Let's draw a comparison real quick to One Piece, which has a tournament arc in the form of Dressrosa's Coliseum. Quick note, there are One Piece spoilers for episode 700 or whatever here. The reward for the Dressrosa tournament arc is the Mera Mera no Mi, which is a fruit that feels like it should only belong to someone that Ace loved. Therefore, Luffy winning the Mera Mera fruit is fine because he deserved it, again, because of Ace. Hunter x Hunter doesn't give us a reason why Gon specifically deserves to win either of these sets of tournaments. Now, with this said, the Hunter exam is a required arc for building the world, but why did the Heaven's Arena arc need to be done so soon? It would have been really interesting to see Killua and Gon learn about Nen on their own time before having it directly explained by a tutor. Heaven's Arena could have occurred after the boys had independently figured out Nen themselves, or at least it could have been done without massive exposition dumps on how the powers worked, instead letting us slowly explore and discover the interesting power system that is Nen. Let's end this off with a couple of positives. I really enjoyed Hisoka as a villain. I think that he is interesting going forward, and especially into the Yorknu arc, he's set up really well by these 2 arcs. The animation is really smooth, the music choice is absolutely fantastic, I love the opening, and above all, I love that random villain from the tower thingy that was voiced by the guy who plays Frankie in One Piece. That was really funny to see. These first 2 arcs may have been disappointing to me largely, but I think they set a precedent for a good series going forward, and I've really enjoyed a lot of the arcs after it. So, you know, they're good enough as starts, but they're a little disappointing when it's supposed to be the greatest shonen of all time.